dangerous in this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
He's got it on the right.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Made that play and was hoping to make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Moulton. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him to get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Texas A&M going quickly. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Aggie! Fit it in the window for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Vaughn. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, they're after him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The short hands, it's Gould. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Coleman Hope. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes a connection. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And And the Bulldogs have this offense rolling.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now on 2nd and short after the first down completion. Wants to go up top. Works the middle of the field. He'll have enough to give Mississippi State a first down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Wants to throw again. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Give to the running back. Tripped up for the tackle.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up the 3rd and manageable situation.
Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Swings it out to the flat. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a top 5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 4 over Auburn. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Back to you guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping it. Snatches it on the line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. They'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Russell. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. He's taking the shot. Brings it down on the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It's seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Here comes the heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's why everybody in college football is trying to recruit athletes like this to play the 4-3 defensive end position. You can find guys that can stop the run at defensive end, but how many are excellent pass rushers? How many have all the tools in their toolbox like this guy does? Not many.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
Sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quickly to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Williams. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll run play action. Hauls it in. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Wiggins. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Hatcher. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to correct.
Sends it downfield. Makes the grab on the shot. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Caught over the middle. It's Norman. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Unleashes one deep. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Bulldogs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. And the defense holds. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Norman. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Craven. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And the stomping has commenced. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, look for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Working that left side now. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged out of the air.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot, and that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Back to throw. It's Croman Hope. Unloads to the right. Got his man. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Fires left. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Texas A&M going up tempo.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job.
Touchdown, Aggie! Quick strike through the air for the score. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Coming out with it, it's Vaughn. Slips through the line. A big, explosive play by this offense, and if you want to control the fourth quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The give from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks into the open. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. The give to the back. Sweet punt there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norman. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Texas A&M ready to go with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Norman. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. There he goes.
Well, obviously, this game has not been the best statistically of this guy's career so far, but the important thing is you win. And to do that, they need him to play really well here in the fourth quarter. They're going to keep giving him the football with the lead in this juncture, and this is where he needs to have his best runs of the game.
That's a light ball. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage, too. They'll drive started from their own 26. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They want to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Fourth and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going, but now